Trump tried to criticize the NFL and NBA. It backfired. President Trump criticized NFL players who lodged protests during the national anthem and encouraged offended snowflakes to walk out of games. Last Friday, at one of his campaign rallies in Alabama, Shakespeare said this: "Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, 'Get that son of a off the field right now. Out. He's fired. He's fired.'" Trump whined that the protests are hurting the game. The commander-in-chief also said referees are ruining the game by calling 15-yard penalties for beautiful tackles. What happened next? The entire athletic world, even douchey NFL owners, joined together in solidarity and gave Trump the collective middle finger. Teams and NFL owners across the league on Sunday gave an unprecedented show of solidarity and support during the pregame anthem. In other hilarious sports news, Trump also decided to uninvite the NBA champion Golden State Warriors to the White House while singling out Stephen Curry for having doubts. Only problem is, it was already public knowledge the Warriors had already decided they weren't going to Washington. Players young and old from all over the sporting world have come out to blast the small hands in chief. So basically, Trump thought he could pander to his angry base and get some laughs. Instead, he just galvanized a movement. Well played, Mr. President. Well played indeed. It's game time.
Flexible NFL helmet designed to reduce concussions. This NFL season, about 70 players are wearing a new state-of-the-art helmet designed to lower the risk of concussions. The Visus 01 was specifically designed to soften the blows NFL players take to their heads during games. The helmet is made of 4 different protective layers. The outer shell is made from flexible thermoplastic that compresses to absorb shock, then rebounds, much like a car bumper. Next is a layer of more than 500 polymer columns that can twist and move laterally, reducing the impact of rotational acceleration, a major cause of concussions. Underneath that is a hard inner shell that helps prevent skull fractures and brain hemorrhages. Below that, a layer of memory foam provides the player comfort. About half of NFL teams have put in orders for the Visus helmet. NFL players get to choose their own helmet from an approved NFL list. The league has been looking to address concussions, especially as it has faced increasing scrutiny. Medical experts and players are concerned that repeated concussions increase the likelihood of developing CTE, a degenerative brain disease.
NFL report confirms Patriots knew about deflated footballs. A 243-page report released by the NFL on Wednesday has revealed it is more than probable than not that the New England Patriots personnel deliberately deflated footballs below league standards. A regulation NFL football has to be inflated between 12.5 to 13.5 pounds per inch. 11 footballs tested during the AFC Championship game in January were found to be significantly underinflated. A New England Patriots locker room attendant and equipment assistant are believed to have released air from 11 to 12 game balls, with Patriots quarterback Tom Brady aware of the deflation. Deflated balls are easy to throw, catch, and grip than standard regulation footballs. The report separately determined that Patriots had not deliberately tried to introduce any improper football for kicking and cleared kicker Steven Gostkowski for any wrongdoing. A member of the Indianapolis Colts, whom the Patriots defeated 45-7, gave officials a ball that was underinflated during halftime. The report said only 3 Patriot members knew about the underdeflated balls. The league previously fined the Patriots and forced them to forfeit a first-round draft pick after a staff member was caught videotaping signals by New York Jets coaches during a 2007 game. The NFL has yet to take any disciplinary action in light of the report.
California high school football player smears icy hot on opponent's face. La Cañada High School has released a video from a football match against the Bishop Mora Salesian Mustangs that allegedly shows a Salesian player smearing icy hot on the face of La Cañada player Angel Salazar. The Mustangs were leading the Spartans 14-0 late in the third quarter when one player decided to rub it in, literally. The play was dead. It appears as though the culprit was number 16, Ramey Johnson, who reached under Salazar's helmet to deliver the unwelcome dose of muscle ointment. Salazar ran to the ref as he pointed to the cream on his face. He then ran to his sideline in need of relief. The game was put on hold while the refs investigated. The Valley Sun reports that Johnson's pants had a white substance on them and that he was seen taking off his gloves and washing his hands. The refs weren't able to prove that any wrongdoing took place, so the game resumed after a few minutes. The refs said they plan to report the incident to the California Interscholastic Federation. Johnson appears to be a four-star recruit who is already committed to UCLA. Will this video put his football future on ice? Or will he just end up at Baylor? Leave your thoughts in the comments.
Entire Notre Dame football team at risk of being ineligible. The Fighting Irish could be fighting for academic eligibility after Coach Brian Kelly admitted on Thursday that all of his players are at risk. Last season, 5 players were suspended by Notre Dame amid a huge academic fraud scandal. Quarterback Everett Olson, who transferred to FSU, was suspended in 2013 due to poor academic judgment. In an interview on Thursday, Coach Kelly said, "I think we recognize that all of my football players are at risk. All of them. Really. Honestly, I don't know that any of our players will get into the school by themselves right now, with the academic standards the way they are. Maybe Coach Kelly should sit down and watch Coach Carter with his players for some motivation. Opening the textbook rather than the playbook may help too. But honestly, we all know nothing will change. What universities should start doing is giving student athletes longer than 4 years to complete their coursework. That will go a long way to helping these students once their playing days are done."